Well, of course, the news broke as we were all in the G7 sessions, and you could feel the whole mood of the meeting become yet more somber. I think people are just shocked by what Putin is capable of doing. And, if anything, it helped those of us who are making the case for helping to protect the Ukrainians to get that message across to some of those people who are more swing voters in the argument. They can see that this is utter barbarism. And I think one of the things we've seen in this G7 today is a really, really powerful sense of unity and resolve and purpose and absolute determination to keep giving the Ukrainians the help, the support, the wherewithal to keep going.
There's been a strong message on unity, but have you been disappointed there's been a lack of concrete actions on Ukraine?
No, I think today you've just got another $30 billion of humanitarian and economic support for Ukraine, to say nothing of the extraordinary list of material, of equipment that everybody is sending across. And so what people basically agreed on, which I think had been slightly perhaps questioned around the world, but I was never really in doubt in my mind, what we agreed on was to give the Ukrainians the strategic endurance they need to try to shift the dial, to try to change the dynamic of the position. That's what needs to happen. That's what Volodymyr Zelensky wants us to give him.
Now, the new head of the British Army, General Sanders, is saying today that we are the generation that must prepare the army to fight again in Europe. Says we're facing our 1937 moment. That's pretty alarming for viewers to hear. Are we preparing for war with Russia?
I don't think it will come to that, and clearly we're working very hard to make sure that we confine this to Ukraine. I think that Putin and the Kremlin are going to try to widen the conflict and to try to say that this is something to do between NATO and Russia. That's not it at all. This is about an invasion of an independent sovereign country. It's about the West and all the friends of Ukraine giving them the support that they need to protect themselves. That's what this is about. Now, when it comes to UK defence spending, clearly we have to respond to the way the threats continue to change. But don't forget, Dominic, that when we've now got a defence budget that's £24 billion bigger under the spending review, the biggest increase in defence spending since the end of the Cold War. Last year, the UK was the third biggest defence spender in the world, and we're making massive commitments.